should we say, 10:30? Yeah, usual place.
Right,
Well,
I'm off now.
We know the coffee's good then, don't we? I know. No, that would be lovely. I know, well there's quite a lot we need to talk about.
Mum!
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Sorry, Amy, I'm on the phone. Yeah. Okay then, well that sounds fine with me. Oh yeah? Yeah, if you like.
I'm off now. I'll see you later.
Okay, have a good day. See you later. Oh, it was only Amy. Yeah, she's just gone off to work. Yeah, well, I am a bit worried about her actually. We've been there. Yeah, I know. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, but that's not it. It's her dad as well. She's so worried about him. I haven't said anything, but he's written her a last letter. You know, if you're reading this type of letter. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Amy? Amy, is that you?
It's a lovely day out there this morning, Martha.
Yes, it is. And I love sitting here by the window. If it stays nice, perhaps I could sit in the garden this afternoon.
Of course you can. You haven't been out there yet, have you? The flowers are looking beautiful.
I can just see a corner of it from here. It looks so pretty. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed it stays warm.
You seem to be settling in well. Must have been a bit of a nightmare having to move to a new nursing home.
Well, it did shake me up a bit when they told me they were closing down and I had to move. But now that I'm here, I prefer this one. Much nicer. Everybody's so friendly. Oh, and the food's really good.
That's nice to hear. I quite like working here too.
Is this your first job as a care assistant, Amy?
It is. I came here straight from school. I was lucky to find a job so quickly. Trouble is, most of my friends have gone off to uni.
Oh, that's a shame. Didn't you want to go?
I couldn't afford it.
Oh. And what about boyfriends? I'm sure you've got a nice young man in tow.
I did have, but we've fallen out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. I shouldn't be so nosy.
That's okay. It was my fault. We got into a silly argument and now he won't answer any of my calls.
Oh.
Right, well, that's your hair brushed. I'll take you down for breakfast.
Oh, I won't go down today, dear. I didn't sleep very well last night. I'm a bit tired.
No problem. I'll bring you up a cup of tea, shall I?
Oh, a bit later on would be lovely, Amy. Thank you.
Is this an old diary of yours, Martha?
Oh, yes. Somebody gave me that for Christmas when I was in my early 20s. It was the only year I ever kept a diary. Still, as years go, it was quite an eventful one. I've not looked at it for a long time, and I find reading difficult now.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, along with everything else, my eyes aren't what they used to be. Perhaps you could...
Read it for you? I don't know. Diaries are very personal.
Oh, I wouldn't mind. I like reminiscing about my younger days, and it would be even nicer to share it with someone else.
Maybe I could read a little bit for you, if you want me to.
Oh, that would be very kind. Thank you, Amy.
Right, page 1. January the 1st, 1955. Wow, that was a while ago, eh, Martha?
It certainly was. It would all seem like a different planet to you.
Oh, I don't know, I quite like jiving to rock and roll songs. Here we go then. This is your first entry. Not a good start to the new year. Frank didn't turn up yet again to the dance last night as he promised. Apart from that, it was a good New Year's Eve party atmosphere and everybody had a great time at Tony's. Who's Frank and who's Tony?
Oh, Frank was someone I was seeing at the time. He often let me down.
And Tony?
Tony's was a dance hall. I was the resident vocalist there. See that photograph? That's me, age 21, on stage with the band.
Wow, you look very glamorous. Were you famous?
Oh, not exactly. Although I was well known and a popular singer locally. And I did have my admirers too.
I bet you did.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tony's
Trouble was,
New Year's Eve.
I always seem to have the knack of choosing the wrong
We're
man.
going to have a great evening of dancing tonight. So, without further ado, it is time to introduce you to our first Lady of Song. Would you please give a big round of applause for Miss Martha Adams?
Does Frank get any more of a mention in this diary?
Not that I remember. I don't think I ever saw him again.
And what's this entry here? Happy New Year, Dad, wherever you are. Oh, sorry, Martha. Perhaps I shouldn't have read that bit out to you.
No, it's fine. That's where I got my love of music, from my dad. He played the violin.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it was wonderful listening to him play. When I was a little girl, I was so happy. I loved both my parents, but especially my dad. He was so full of fun and always ready with a hug.
How lovely for you.
Yes, it was. Until one day, he said he was leaving. Nobody told me why or where he was going, but...
Martha.
But he He promised to write. And so from then on, every morning I'd sit by my window, looking out for the postman, with a letter that it never came.
There you go, Ruthie. Coffee just the way you like it.
My name is Ruth, Stephen, not Ruthie. I do wish you'd stop calling me that. My dad used to call me Ruthie. Makes me feel like a little girl.
Oh, things aren't going too well this morning.
Oh, the usual. Busy, busy. It's not easy running a care home. You should try it sometime.
You work too hard. Just take a break now and again. Here, grab your coffee and come outside with me for 5 minutes. Sun's shining. Do you the world of good.
Unlike some people, I don't have time for sitting in the sunshine.
Oh, just thought I'd mention it.
Oh, by the way, I noticed you had made an entry in Martha's fluid chart for yesterday.
Oh, I've got the notes here somewhere.
Cigarettes? I thought you were giving up smoking.
I am. It's the last one in the packet. And I've saved it specially because it's the last one.
But why bring it here? Surely you can smoke it somewhere else.
Oh, my new flatmate won't let me smoke it at home. Or in the car when she gives me a lift here. And I'm not going to smoke it in the street. No, I've got the place all picked out on a bench in the garden. And when I've got 5 minutes free with no interruptions, I'm going to savour the moment.
So, it's this Debbie, is it, that's got you to stop smoking? Obviously nothing I said made any difference.
I wouldn't say that. Let's say between the two of you, you've talked me into it. I think you two should meet. She's very nice, very friendly, so easygoing.
Oh, well, good for her.
I think you'd like her. You two'd get along all right.
Oh, I don't think so. I bloody know so. Anyway, this isn't getting any work done. When you finished your coffee, if you don't mind, would you mind making sure that Martha starts her new course of tablets this morning?
Will do.
I think Amy's with her at the moment, getting her up and dressed.
OK, I'll be out in the garden, just finish my coffee and then I'll get cracking.
Stephen, haven't you forgotten something?
Ah, yeah, the notes. There you go, Ruth.
Oh, don't leave your jacket lying around. Hang it up.
Consider it done. Ah, Amy,
Hi, Steve.
you look a bit upset. What's wrong?
I've just been with Martha. It was something she told me about her past.
Oh, sit down a minute. I'll tell Ruth you're upset. In case she wonders where you are.
Thanks, Steve.
Oh, I've got some medication for Martha.
I've left her dozing in her chair. She didn't sleep very well last night.
Oh, right. I'll give it to her later on. Can you let me know when she wakes up?
Yes, I'll keep an eye on her.
He promised to write. And so from then on, every morning I'd sit by my window, looking out for the postman, with a letter that it never came.
She stares through the window, sitting by her bed, This was all that he said. He never did explain. I have to leave. I'm saying goodbye, but I will write soon, so there's no need to cry. No one said where he went or why he couldn't stay, but she kept wishing for a letter from Daddy one day. Now she's so much older, looking down the years, sitting by the window. There's just one voice she hears. I have to leave. I'm saying goodbye, but I will write soon, so there's no need to cry. Though it's been such a long time since he went away, she's still waiting for a letter from Daddy today.
Morning, Martha.
Oh, hello, Steve.
You don't seem very pleased to see me this morning.
I am really. Just a thought of taking more pills. I think if you shook me at the moment, I'd probably rattle.
Ah, but these are special. Says somewhere that they're bionic.
Oh,
One or two of these, and they'd be running round the block in no time.
I wish. I left my running days behind me a long time ago.
I expect you've done some running in your time.
What do you mean,
From the boys.
Steve?
I mean, looking at that photo of you in your 20s, I expect you had them chasing you down the street for a kiss.
I'll tell you something, that sort of flattery would have got you somewhere in those days. I've been telling Amy that you remind me of somebody I used to know back then. He knew how to charm and flatter the girls, like you. I bet you have to fend them off too, don't you?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not even going out with anyone at the moment.
Really? I find that hard to believe.
Here you are, Martha. A nice cup of tea for you.
Thank you.
How are you feeling now? You look like you've had a nice nap.
Much better, thanks, Amy.
Oh, well. Here. Hear that thunder?
What?
Oh, no, it's Ruth summoning me.
Oh, poor Ruth. She's got enough on her plate without Steve pulling her leg all the time. This is a lovely cuppa, Amy.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Now that I'm a bit less tired, and if you've got time, could you read a bit more of the diary to me?
It would be a pleasure, Martha. We can do a few pages now. It's my break time anyway. Okay, where did we get to? Ah, here we are. Oh, you've missed a couple of weeks.
Oh, probably. I didn't write every day. I just put the highlights in, really.
Okay, well, it says, Joe asked Beryl to marry him tonight on stage. Beryl said yes, and Joe gave her a beautiful ring. It all came as a big surprise to me. Joe and Beryl?
Oh, yes. Joe was the compere at Tony's. He sang too. We sang together sometimes. And Beryl, she was my best friend. We'd known each other since our school days. She used to come to Tony's nearly every Saturday to see me and to dance. Beryl loved dancing. And that's how she met Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to interrupt the dancing for just a moment if you don't mind. I've got something to say. On the dance floor there is a beautiful young lady who over the last couple of months I have got to know quite well. I won't tell you how well. But I've decided that I would like to get to know her even better. Beryl, would you please come up to the stage? Beryl Simpson, will you do me the honour of being my wife? Will you marry me?
Oh, Joe, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Okay, I thought about it. Yes, Joe, I'll marry you.
When that woman walks down the street, well, it's like someone has just turned up the heat. And when she's stepping out, there are guys everywhere, just trying to stay cool as they stop and stare. But she keeps walking, and now we're talking, 'cause now she's walking with me. And I'm telling you, she turns heads when she walks down the street, and I want all the world to see that she turns heads when she walks down the street, and she walks down the street with me. Now she walks down the street with me. See that girl walk down the street, and I kept dreaming that one day we'd meet. So one day I just knocked on the door, and I said, I think I'm the guy that you've been waiting for. And we went walking, and now we're talking, 'cause now she's walking with me. And I'm telling you, she turns heads when she walks down the street, and I want all the world to see that she turns heads when she walks down the street, and she walks down the street with me. Now she walks down the street with me. She turns heads when she walks down the street, and I want all the world to see that she turns heads when she walks down the street, and she walks down the street with me. Now she walks down the street with me. She walks down the street with me.
I was pleased for Beryl, but I have to admit to feeling a bit jealous of her that night, especially as I had more than a soft spot for Joe myself. I'd known him a lot longer than her, you see, and he was quite a guy.
Was he a bit of
A bit of a rogue, certainly with the women. Oh, but he was so charming, all the girls loved him. I had to try to steer clear of him, of course, and not encourage him because of Beryl, especially now they were engaged. I did once ask her if she thought she could trust him, and of course she did. I had my doubts, but I never mentioned it again. Joe was all Beryl ever wanted.
Some people bet on winning the race, or raise the stakes by holding an ace. I'm betting on love, and I've got my money on you. I would take a gamble with every cent and say that it was money well spent, time betting on love, and I've got my money on you. The wheel of fortune had got stuck, and my future was looking bleak. But since we met, I'm up on my luck. Now I'm on a winning streak. We'll be together till we grow old. I bet that rainbow and this pot of gold, I'm betting on love, and I've got my money on you. I'm betting on love, and I've got my money on you.
That was Beryl's dream. Joe had his, and I had mine. I expect you've got a few of your own too.
I have, but they don't seem to be going to plan at the moment. What with my boyfriend not talking to me, and then there's my dad.
Your dad? What about your dad? If you don't mind me asking.
He's in the forces and is away a lot.
Fighting overseas, you mean? And I imagine he's been away more than he's been home.
Ever since I can remember, and I miss him so much when he's away.
Oh, of course you do, Amy. I know exactly how you feel. It must be so worrying for you.
It is, especially as I've just found out that he's written me a last letter in case something happens to him.
Oh, I'm sure it will all be fine. It's strange, isn't it? A letter from my dad was all I ever wanted. Do you know when he's due back?
Soon. I don't know when exactly, but I do know it's his last posting abroad, and when he does come back he'll be retiring, and then he'll be home for good, and I can't wait.
Oh, Amy, I'll be so happy for you. Just think, you'll be able to do all the things a dad and daughter should do. All the simple things, you'll be there for each other and for all those special occasions.
I don't like to talk about it, Martha, just in case something does go wrong.
I know. It's like blowing the candles out on your cake and then telling somebody what you've just wished for.
Here's my wish as of now. Make it great. Make it wow. Go ahead. Make your move. There's so much still to prove. It's the big one I believed somehow, someday would be achieved. Make it now. Make it wow.
jacket doing here? I don't know. What am I going to do with him?
Hello, Ruth.
Oh, hello, Martha. How are you feeling?
Not too bad, thanks.
Good. I was just wondering what Stephen's jacket was doing here.
Oh, he came in to see me. We had a quick chat, but then he said he had to pop out for half an hour or so.
Yes, he's doing an errand for me. Yeah.
Anyway, he'd gone before I realised he'd left his jacket.
Yes. Well, at least he remembered to do the errand. Well, while I'm here, shall I take you down to the lounge? It's nearly tea time.
Yes, please. I've been looking forward to it. The afternoons go slowly sometimes. Do you think you'll be able to sit with me for a few minutes, Ruth? We've not had much of a chance for a chat since I've been here.
Oh, well, I'm not sure. I've got an awful lot to do.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet someone so dedicated to their work. And you're always on the go, aren't you?
Yeah.
But I imagine Steve's a great help, though.
Well, actually, I don't mind telling you, Martha. He drives me nuts. He's always larking about, never taking anything seriously, never taking me seriously. I think he sees me as a dowdy, grumpy old matron, and a grumpy old matron who's turning 40 in a couple of weeks. And I bet he forgets that too. I won't even get a card.
Ruth, have you got a favourite dress? You know, one that makes you feel a bit special.
Well, I've got an outfit, but I haven't worn it in ages. I've not had the occasion to.
Why don't you wear it here one evening and pretend you're going out with an old flame or something? See what reaction you get. Steve needn't know. You can just go to your room and have an early night.
I don't think that'll make any difference.
You might be surprised. It's worth a try. Have you two known each other very long?
Well, we've worked together now for a few years, yes.
Hello, Martha. How are you this afternoon?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you, Amy. I did enjoy that hour in the sunshine earlier, and the garden looks beautiful.
I enjoyed it too. We should do that more often.
Yes, well, I can't stand around here all afternoon listening to you two. I've got a care home to run.
Breakfast, lunch and dinner, cup of tea. Breakfast, lunch and dinner, cup of tea. Breakfast, lunch and dinner, cup of tea. Breakfast, lunch and dinner, cup of tea.
Just take a walk on my block. You'll see it ticks like a clock. I've got this down to a knot, and it's all done from the heart. But yes, I am aware that I've no time to spare for someone who might care for me. I've got this ship running tight.
dinner, cup of tea. Breakfast, lunch and dinner, cup of tea. Breakfast, lunch and dinner, cup of tea. Breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Cup of tea?
You're off for a few days, are you, Amy? You going somewhere nice?
Oh, I'm just staying at home with Mum. We'll do some shopping and catch up with a few things. And then we'll catch up with the diary when I get back.
Well, it's 60 years since I wrote that. Another week won't make much difference.
You did say, though, you were going to tell me about Joe and going to America?
Ah, yes. Dear Joe. He'd always wanted to go to America, and he was offered a part in a Broadway show. He only had a couple of weeks to make all the arrangements.
Oh, wow, how exciting.
Exciting for Joe. It was only a small part, but it was a foot in the door for him. He knew a lot of people, he had a lot of contacts. I was pleased for him, but I was going to miss him.
What about Beryl, though?
Oh, well, Beryl wasn't there that night. I think Joe would have kept quiet about it. It was a bit tricky, to say the least. You see, when they got engaged, Joe didn't think he'd got the part. And when the telegram came to say that he had, he seemed to have a change of thought about marrying Beryl.
It sounds as though he confided in you a lot.
Oh, did quite a lot of that. The trouble was, it got more and more difficult for me.
You were very fond of Joe, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Perhaps a bit too fond. And knowing he was going away made me realise that. And it didn't help when he came dashing in, all excited, waving his telegram. New York, here I come.
Well, Martha, New York, here I come.
Oh, you did! Congratulations, you deserve it!
Don't tell Beryl yet, will you? I'm not sure what I'm going to tell her. I might be having second thoughts. I may have been a bit hasty.
Well, it's not just Beryl that's going to miss you, you know. Things aren't going to be the same around here without you.
You'll be fine without me. You'll forget about me in no time. Look, listen, we should be celebrating. Think about it. The skyscrapers, the city lights, the nightlife.
You're crazy.
Manhattan greets the morning sky. On floor 19 I'm flying high. That's quite a view. It all came true down there on Lucky Street. I thought my plans were falling flat till someone picked my name from a hat. I'm on my way, starting today down there on Lucky Street. Life is for living, it will happen if you let it. And it's all out there, you just gotta go and get it. And so I had my fortune told. She showed me where they hid the gold. And just in time, spent my last dime down there on Lucky Street. Scared to look down. Now I'm a tightrope walking clown. Just watch me go. I'll steal a show down there on Lucky Street. Down there on Lucky Street. Down there on Lucky Street. On Lucky Street.
feeling better, Martha. I worry about my ladies, you know.
Oh, Steve, you're so kind and caring. I'm amazed you haven't got an attractive lady in your life somewhere. Someone like, Ruth, for instance.
Ruth? Well, she's attractive enough. I haven't really thought about it. Anyway, I didn't think she liked me in that way.
Oh, typical man. You must walk about with your eyes shut half the time. Now listen, I've heard it's Ruth's birthday soon, and it's a special one. And from what I've seen, I'd say she works far too hard. I bet she'd love a break, and I bet she'd like to be taken and wined and dined in a nice restaurant somewhere. Especially on her birthday.
Martha, if I didn't know you better, I thought you were doing a spot of matchmaking.
Hi Steve, I thought we'd given up smoking.
I have, nearly. I've just got this last one left. I don't seem to get any time to myself since you've been away. Anyway, did you have a good break?
Oh, it's really nice, thank you. But it's good to be back and to see how everyone is.
Well, Martha's not been too well lately, but I think she's over the worst of it now. I know she's looking forward to seeing you. Talks about you all the time.
Oh, that's nice. I'll go and see her right away, if that's okay with Ruth.
Oh, I'm sure it will be, yeah. You don't start your shift for 5 minutes or so. Anyway, who snipped out for a while. Gives me a chance to have a bit of time to myself. I'm determined to smoke this last cigarette out here. Oh. Hello, Ruth. Yes, I hadn't forgotten. I'm just on my way now.
Hello, Martha.
Oh, hello, Amy. How are you? Oh, I've missed you.
I'm fine, thanks. Sorry to hear you haven't been feeling well.
Oh, it's only to be expected at my age, eh? Have you heard from your dad?
Yes, I spoke to him on the phone briefly, but I still don't know when he's coming home.
Still, at least you know he's all right. That's the main thing. If you've got time, could you stay a while? Apart from anything else, I've really missed our diary sessions.
Me too, and I'm really looking forward to the next instalment myself, but, well, I don't really have time. I'm on duty soon.
Oh.
Well, I guess I could squeeze in a few pages.
Oh, good.
Okay. Oh, this is when Joe goes to New York. Oh, what's this here? Max gave me some lovely flowers and we had a wonderful evening. Went to the pictures, saw an inspector calls. Loved it.
I know, you're going to want to know who Max is. Well, I met him at Tony's. I was on my guard at first, but he was so nice looking and charming and romantic. He got round me in the end.
You're a one, Martha.
Oh, it was all very innocent then. Not like it is now. Anyway, after a few weeks, he asked me if I could lend him some money. Just till he got straight, he was behind with his rent. Like a fool, I gave it to him. Anyway, the following Saturday afternoon, I went round to his flat to see if he was all right because he hadn't turned up for our Friday date. His landlord told me he'd disappeared with the money.
Well, Martha, that's horrible.
Yes, it was. But then I should have had more sense. As you can imagine, the rehearsal I had to go to from there wasn't exactly a laugh a minute. I had to run through a couple of new numbers with the pianist before we opened that night, and it wasn't easy. I was so upset.
Well done, that girl, he's gone away. Give her 3 cheers, hip, hip, hooray. Seems could toast to every dream, and to the cat that nearly got the cream. Boy, she could really purr, so give it up for her. Let's hear it for the girl in blue. She knew it was wrong and knew all along. This time she just had to say no. Why she said yes is anyone's guess. Too late now, he said he must go. Hats off to the girl who had it all planned. Come and admire and kiss her hand. Please don't mind her crying. Give her 10 out of 10 for trying. Let's hear it for the girl in blue. Let's hear it for the girl in blue.
I found the Saturday you're talking about, and it gets worse by the sounds of it. Fell out with Beryl this evening. Don't think she'll ever speak to me again. What's that all about?
That's something I'd have preferred to forget.
I'm intrigued.
Well, I felt so upset and let down by Max that I was crying in the dressing room after the rehearsal, and Joe came in. I told him all about it, and he was so sympathetic and understanding. He cuddled me, and then he held me, and it felt so nice. I let him kiss me. I don't know what happened. It was as if something switched on inside me, and I knew I wanted him. I told him I loved him, and I didn't want him to go to America.
Wow, Martha.
I know. Nobody was more surprised than me. Apart from Beryl, of course, who just happened to walk in at that moment.
What was Beryl doing there?
Well, by then we should really have been on stage getting ready for the night's dancing. Some of the regulars had started to arrive, and apparently Beryl dashed in, all excited, waving something in her hand and saying she had great news for me. In her excitement, though, she barged into the dressing room without knocking, and she saw Joe kissing me, and with his hands where they shouldn't have been. Understandably, her excitement turned to hysterics, especially as that was the moment Joe told her he was going to America. She barged out of the dressing room, he chased after her, and there in the middle of the dance floor, she told him exactly what she thought of him.
You said that you had done some thinking. The feeling that I get is sinking. I know sometimes I'm not so clever, but please explain why you think we can't stay together. I'm finding all of this confusing. Don't understand the word
Did you ever find out what exciting news Beryl had to tell you?
No, Beryl never spoke to me again after that. She never came back to Tony's either. Well, not when I was there anyway.
And how were things left between you and Joe?
Well, as you can imagine, the moment was spoiled, which was probably a good thing, really. It made me come to my senses. We knew we wanted each other, but I think we also knew it would never have worked. So, it was business as usual between us at Tony's for the next couple of weeks, till Joe went to America.
Did you ever see him again?
No. He did send me a postcard, but I left the area soon after that and we lost touch. I've always wondered what happened to him, though, and to Beryl.
Wow, that was a roller coaster ride. We'll have to leave it there for now, though. I've got to start my rounds.
Oh, of course, Amy. I'm just grateful for the times we can spend together now and again. It's lovely having you to talk to.
Thank you. I really enjoyed talking to you too. I've been meaning to ask, though, what's Joe's last name?
Joe's last name? It was Miles. Joe Miles.
And Beryl's?
Simpson. Why do you want to know that, dear?
Oh, just curious. Morning, Steve.
Come on, Amy. You want to see me?
Yes, it's about Martha. I haven't said anything to her yet, but for the past couple of days I've been trying to track down some old friends of hers.
That's a noble gesture, but what do you want to do that for?
Well, Martha's always wondered what happened to them, and I thought, can't do any harm in trying to find out. Also, if they're still alive, it might be nice for Martha to get back in touch with them, if she wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I thought I'd have a go at trying to trace them.
And have you traced them?
Yes, and I'm really excited about it. Here's some details I found. It's her old friend Beryl. She lives in a care home.
So, what do you want to do now?
Well, before I say anything to Martha, I'd like to go and see Beryl, and I was hoping that Ruth could ring the care home and find out if it's okay for me to arrange a visit.
I'll ask Ruth for you if you like. Leave it with me, Amy.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
Hello, Amy. Oh, you're looking very happy. Have you had some good news?
Maybe, but I'll tell you when I know a bit more. That's all I'm saying for now.
Oh, I hope it's good news about your dad.
There's something you haven't told me, though, Martha.
There is? What's that, dear?
Well, I hope you don't mind, but the other day while you were sleeping, I took a sneaky peek at the diary, and guess what I found out about Joe's last night at Tony's?
Yes, so now you know. Well, he was going to New York the next day and it was our last session together on stage at Tony's, but I think we'd already decided to wait till the morning to say goodbye.
You really are a dark horse, aren't you, Martha?
I went with him the next day to see him off. Stood on the dockside waving as Joe and his ship sailed out of my life forever.
Oh, Martha, how romantic, but how sad.
There have been times when I'd act like a fool. You'd say you'll always love me, I'd smile and just play it cool.
But there have been times when you showed how you cared, and I'll always remember all the good times we've shared. But there'll be a time when we're gonna say goodbye, and there'll be a time when we'll make each other cry, and there'll be a time when life just won't seem fair.
you love me for the times you won't be there? So won't you love me for the times you won't be there? There have been times when each day seemed like two, nights all alone when my heart aches so much just to hold you.
But there have been times when we've seen the sunrise, and all that I needed was right there in your eyes.
But there'll be a time when we're gonna say goodbye, and there'll be a time when we'll make each other cry, and there'll be a time when life just won't seem fair. So won't you love me for the times you won't be there? So won't you love me for the times you won't be there? There have been times when our hearts beat as one, but something keeps us apart as the moon is to the sun.
And there will be times I'll look up at a star, and I will be wishing I could be where you are. 'Cause there'll be a time when we're gonna say goodbye, and there'll be a time when we'll make each other cry, and there'll be a time when life just won't seem fair. So won't you love me for the times you won't be there? So won't you love me for the times you won't be there?
Joe's last night at Tony's is a wonderful memory, and I still think about it sometimes. That's all I have now, really. Nice memories like that.
And me, Martha. You've got me now too.
Oh, that's sweet of you to say that. Treasure your family and friends, won't you, Amy? Don't ever take them for granted. For someone old like me, it is all about the past, and I'm grateful for that. I once heard someone say, in old age, happy memories are like roses in December.
Oh, Martha.
There's a little shop down an old dark street. You'll be fascinated. Just follow your feet. It sells memories. Some are sad, some are sweet. I go there every day. Looking through the window at how things were back then. There's a faded Christmas when I was only 10. Maybe I could blow the dust off and feel that way again. I'll just go in and pay. It's just an old faded memory, but I'll take it anyway. I pushed ahead, no matter what the cost. Made it all the way. I knew I could. But some things are gained for the price of something lost. And now, I don't feel the way I thought I would. So I've made a down payment for a guarantee they'll find a long lost Sunday with my folks and me. They said they'd even throw in that big old tree with a swing hanging from the bough. High on a shelf is the taste of that first kiss, alongside a big box of other things I miss, like falling in love and other things like this. I'm gonna buy it now. It's just a box of old feelings, but I'll take it anyhow. I'll take it anyhow.
Oh, hi Stephen, you wanted to see me?
Oh, yes, I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, you did?
I've got it here somewhere. Ah, here it is. I wonder if you could ring this number for Amy.
Ring this number for Amy.
Yeah, she's found an old friend of Martha's and wants to go and see her before she says anything to Martha. Her name's Beryl, and because she lives in a care home, Amy wondered if you could give her a ring and arrange a visit.
Well, why couldn't Amy ask me herself?
Well, she's a bit nervous and excited about it, so I told her I'd ask you.
Well, leave it there and I'll see what I can do. By the way, I do wish you'd stop sitting behind my desk. You're always moving things about. It's very irritating. In fact, you're very irritating.
Ruth, how can you say that?
Stephen, haven't you noticed anything different about me today?
Had your hair done?
Try again.
Had your teeth done?
I give up.
Had your back done?
Ah, right, that's it. You're impossible. I don't know why I bother. I really don't.
Oh, Ruth, I was just kidding. Of course I'd noticed. It's a lovely outfit. In fact, you're lovely.
Do you think so?
Yes, you look beautiful. Are you going out?
Yeah, I'm going out with an old... Oh, doesn't matter.
Talking of going out, how do you fancy...
Yes.
Would you like to... Oh, hello, Debbie. It's only Debbie. She's locked herself out. You just want to borrow my key, that's all.
Hello, Beryl. I'm Amy. It's nice to meet you.
Hello, Amy.
Thank you so much for letting me come and see you today. Can I sit here?
Of course. So, what brought you all this way?
I've come about someone you used to know many years ago.
Martha? I must say, it's come as a bit of a shock when I first heard about all this, and I wasn't sure what to do. But, well, curiosity got the better of me. How is Martha these days?
Oh, she's doing okay, considering.
I always wondered what happened to her. We were best friends, you know.
I know, she told me a lot about you and Joe. And Tony's.
Oh, Tony's. I used to love the Saturday night dances. They were wonderful. I did stop going for a while though, and when I went back, Martha wasn't singing there anymore.
She quit shortly after Joe went to America and moved away to start a new life elsewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again it's time for me to introduce a lady we have come to know and love. But sadly, she's going to sing for us for the very last time. Please give a fond farewell for our wonderful vocalist, Martha Adams.
They say my papa, he was real mean. He left my mama when I was 13. Since then I've been spinning round like a top. I was born crying and now I can't stop. I gotta face it, I got the that's too bad blues. Last night at Harry's I thought I'd win a few friendly smiles, but I didn't fit in. I just met someone who promised the earth, leaving me just a blue moon for what it's worth. I gotta face it, I got the that's too bad blues. No use complaining, it's meant to be. I've always had it rough. If they ever wrote a book about me, I guess they'd call it That's Tough. I'm down at the station and traveling light. I've got my ticket, must get there tonight. Hey mister, I ain't making a fuss, but did you just say that I miss my bus? I gotta face it, I got the that's too bad No use complaining, it's meant to be. I've always had it rough. If they ever wrote a book about me, I guess they'd call it That's Tough. I take my chances but don't have much luck. The load on my mind is as big as a truck. I just can't work out what I do wrong. I guess my mama was right all along. I gotta face it, I got the that's too bad blues. I gotta face it, I got the that's too bad blues.
So you found me through Joe on this internet thing.
That's right.
Don't have a lot of time for this computer business. Apart from my grandchildren. They show me things on there now and again, but I don't know what all the fuss is about. They're the ones who put all this stuff on there about the granddad. They said that they told you me and Joe got married.
Yes, I was amazed when I found that out. But what happened to Joe when he went to America?
Oh, he did well over there for a while. That was always his dream, going to America. And I always knew I came second to that before he went. Anyway, after his initial success, he got in with the wrong crowd, drank too much, spent all his money and fell out of favour. From then on, he took every job he could find and was dotting in a rundown tenement trying to work out how to turn his life round. He told me his rock bottom moment came when he woke up one morning on a park bench with an empty bottle of booze, having dreamed he was a kid again.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is our compere, who, as you may know, will shortly be treading the boards on Broadway. Yes, Broadway, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm sure you'll join me in wishing him every success with his trip to America. And here is the man himself, Mr. Joe Miles.
There's a house on a hill and a creek by a mill where the fish probably still don't get caught. Now there's dues I must pay and there's no time to play. So then why give it a second thought? When I'm stuck in this place where the rats win the race, and yet I'm used to it somehow. It feels just like home to me now. There's a place with a breeze blowing cool through the trees, and where time was so easy to find. I guess those days are gone. My devil pushes me on and reminds me the contract's been signed. Well, the sun shone today, but it all still looks grey. This is the city, take a bow. It feels just like home to me now. But how I long to see that smile and walk along that country mile. But then again, it's been a while since I've been down that dusty road. That dusty road. Where that hill meets the sky, I could climb pretty high in the sun and just lie in the grass. But I'm here back of town where the ups go straight down and each sorrow is drowned in a glass. And by day out of sight, the strange come out at night. They watch me breaking every vow. It feels just like home to me now. It feels just like home to me now. feels like home.
Martha told me she felt she did you wrong once and that's why you fell out with her.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear. But I forgave Martha a long time ago. And Jo, she told you what happened then?
She did.
Well, as you can imagine, I was very hurt and angry at the time. So much so that I went back to my rented rooms and stuffed a few things that Jo kept there into a bag and threw it out on the street.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is someone who you may well recognise. She will be singing for the first time tonight. She may be a little nervous, but I know you'll give her lots of encouragement. Please give a fond welcome and a big applause to Miss Beryl Simpson.
His bag is packed by the door. I ain't taking this no more. I made my mind up and I've made it clear that me running well from here been driving me out of my head. One too many in his bed. Don't care no more, I just don't want him near. That me running well from here. This good woman wants to come in, and my mind's eye that he's done. Now I'll find somebody new. He'll be a good man through and through. The bag is packed, but I won't shed no tears. That me murdered well from here.
Asking, because Martha's going to want to know everything. How did you and Jo end up getting back together?
Jo ended up coming back here. He worked his passage on a boat, and when he got back he got in touch with me. I had been married and got divorced, and he turned up at just the right time. Typical of Jo, that was.
And did things work out for you?
Oh, yes. Oh, we had our ups and downs like most people. But it was a pretty good marriage and things picked up for Jo with his career.
Oh yes, I heard he was a popular entertainer on the Northern Club circuit in the 70s. Sorry to hear he passed away though.
I do miss him. Did Martha ever marry?
No, she never did. She doesn't have any family either.
Oh, that's sad.
Something I've been wanting to ask, Beryl. The last time you saw Martha, you said you had some news for her. Do you remember what that was?
Well, I had put those days to the back of my mind, but it got me thinking. Do you know about Martha's dad walking out on her when she was young?
Yes, I do, and he promised to write to her, but never did.
That's right. And I knew Martha was upset about that. So I thought I'd help if I could. So I didn't tell her anything about it. And it took a while and a lot of legwork. But I eventually found her dad. And why he hadn't written to her.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic.
He left Martha's mum for another woman. And apparently she was very domineering and didn't want him to have anything to do with his previous marriage or his daughter.
So that's why Martha never got a letter.
One like this, you mean?
It's addressed to Martha Adams. How did you come by this?
When I met Martha's dad, he said that he'd always regretted what he'd done, and he gave me that letter to give to her, which explained everything. He said that he hoped that she could forgive him and maybe get back in touch one day.
This is fantastic. I'm so excited.
That's just how I felt when I walked into Tony's early that evening. Oh, I walked in waving the letter and calling Martha, but when I found her and Joe together in the dressing room, in each other's arms, I put the letter back in my bag and didn't tell her about it. Oh, I was so angry at the time, but, well, I've regretted it ever since. I know it's a bit late, but there it is. You can pass it on to her now.
We apologise for delays to train services today, and we're very sorry for any inconvenience caused. We're sorry. We're very sorry. We're very sorry. We're very sorry.
I'm down at the station. His bag is packed by the
Well,
door.
the sun shone today.
I've got my ticket. I ain't taking this
But
no
it all
more.
still looks great.
Hey, mister, I ain't made my mind up, and I've made
This
it
is the
clear.
city. Take a bow.
Did you just say that I missed my welcome here?
It feels just like home to me now.
I've gotta face it. I've got the that's too bad blues.
Ah, Ruth, I've got something for you.
What? Another note from Amy?
Come and sit down a minute.
Oh, I haven't got time for all this.
Well, maybe you've got time for this? Happy birthday.
Oh, Stephen. Thank you. I thought you'd forgotten.
There's more?
There is?
Yes, we've both got Saturday evening off. It's all arranged, so dig out that sexy outfit of yours. I'm taking you to a nice Italian restaurant. There's a table booked just for the two of us.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything, Ruthie. Sorry, Ruth.
You can call me Ruthie if you like. I don't mind. Steve.
Oh, Ruthie.
Steve. What is that burning smell?
Oh, God. Oh, well. End of an era. And hopefully the start of a new one.
Hello, Ruth. Sorry I'm late for my shift.
Oh, that's okay. I got cover just in case it was a hold-up. It was good of you to come straight here, though.
Oh, I couldn't wait to get back. I've got something amazing to show Martha.
Oh, she was nearly asleep when I left her just now, so she's not been feeling that great today, so I wouldn't go and disturb her at the moment. Oh, by the way, there was a message from your mum. Nothing to worry about. She just needs you to pop in for 10 minutes. I said it was okay. You should manage that in an hour, shouldn't you?
I wonder what that's all about. I thought she was trying to get hold of me. I've had a problem with my phone all day. If Martha wakes up beforehand, can you tell her I've got this letter to read to her when I get back?
Will do.
I'll just go and pop it in her room then, shall I? Ruth?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Absolutely wonderful, thank you, Amy.
Sweet dreams, Martha. I'll read this to you when I get back. Steve, my daddy's coming home.
Oh, that's wonderful, Amy. I'm so pleased for you.
Mum knew it was today, but didn't want to say anything till he got off the plane, so she got most of the family together and told us, and we're all jumping around and hugging and kissing each other.
That's wonderful news. It's only a pity you had to come back to work.
It doesn't matter. I can't wait to tell Martha.
That's not such good news, I'm afraid.
Oh no.
Martha passed away in her sleep just after you went home. Here, you go and sit down. We'll cover for you.
Would it be okay if I were to go and sit in Martha's room for a while?
Of course. I think Martha is like that.
just a face in the crowd. Soon they'll say you did us proud.
All the years, the second glance, don't hold back, now's your chance. Just reach out and the prize is won.